This is the kind of move that rewrites history. Lewis Hamilton to Ferrari, it's not just a transfer, it's a seismic shift in Formula One. And now Lando Norris has given his take on why Hamilton made this decision. But was it the right move? Will this be the fresh start Hamilton needs? Or is he walking into a pressure cooker at Ferrari? We're breaking it all down today. And before we dive in, if you love bold F1 takes and real analysis, hit that subscribe button. This is where we tackle the biggest stories in motorsport without holding back. For over a decade, Hamilton and Mercedes were the ultimate powerhouse in F1. 6 drivers' titles, 8 constructors' titles. Absolute dominance. But here's the thing. Since losing that 8th title in that controversial Abu Dhabi finale, Mercedes has struggled to get back to the top. And let's be honest, Hamilton was never going to settle for 4th and 5th places. So why Ferrari? Because if there's one move left that could elevate his legacy even further, it's winning a title in red. Senna never drove for Ferrari, neither did Vettel in his prime. But Hamilton, he's taking on the biggest challenge of his career, reviving a team that hasn't won a championship since 2008. And Norris completely understands the decision. When asked about Hamilton's switch, Norris didn't hesitate. He called it a cool story and said if he were in Hamilton's position, he'd probably do the same thing. And honestly, it's hard to argue against it. Imagine spending over a decade in one team, seeing your results decline, and then getting a golden opportunity to drive for the most legendary team in F1 history. Wouldn't you take it? But here's the part that makes this move even more fascinating. Norris himself was rumored to be on Ferrari's radar. If Hamilton hadn't signed, could we have seen Norris in red instead? Maybe. But for now, he's staying loyal to McLaren, the team that has been steadily rising and even clinched a constructor's title in 2024. And that means we could see an epic head-to-head battle between these two Brits in the coming seasons. Here's where things get interesting. Norris has already been fighting at the front, proving himself as a legitimate championship contender. With Hamilton now stepping into Ferrari, this means the two could find themselves in direct combat more often. And according to Norris, that changes nothing. He says that on track, Hamilton is just another competitor. But let's be real, this will be different. Respect or not, when two top-tier drivers are battling for the same piece of tarmac, tensions rise. Norris has had intense fights before, but now he'll be going wheel-to-wheel with a 7-time world champion in a Ferrari. This isn't just any rivalry, this could be the defining battle of the next era of F1. And here's what makes 2025 so compelling. Both drivers have something massive to prove. Hamilton wants to show the world that he still has what it takes to win an 8th title. Norris wants to prove he's the next big thing, the guy who can go toe-to-toe with the legends. And if Ferrari delivers a car capable of fighting at the front, this could be the most intense season we've seen in years. Now let's address the big question. Will Ferrari actually give Hamilton a car that can win? That's the gamble. Norris believes Hamilton will come in with a fresh mentality, ready to fight like the Hamilton of old. But let's not forget, Ferrari has a long history of building fast cars that fall apart at the worst moments. Strategy mistakes, reliability issues, internal politics. It's all happened before. If Ferrari delivers, Hamilton could make history. If they don't, this move could go down as one of the biggest miscalculations of his career. So here's the reality. This isn't just about Hamilton moving to Ferrari. This is about the shifting landscape of Formula One. A new wave of talent is emerging, and Hamilton is now facing the next generation: Norris, Verstappen, Piastri, Russell. This isn't just a career move. This is a final statement. But what do you think? Did Hamilton make the right choice? Will Ferrari finally break their championship drought? And how do you see this rivalry between Norris and Hamilton playing out in 2025? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. This is where we break down the biggest moments in F1 without filters. See you in the next one.